Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. And we're going to open it up this week with, this is a great track. I really like this a lot. And we're going to have these guys on the show in a week or two for a full-length interview. But this is kind of a new band. I mean, they've been working on stuff for a little bit, but Chasing the Devil, and it's got it includes members. It's kind of a local super group, actually. It's got members of Purge DI, Dogfight, Caster, and the Blackout Summers. But and they have a cool name, Chasing the Devil. That's just a cool name. And this track is called Beautiful Nightmare. And it's brand new. I love this. So we're going to kick off this week's Local Outbreak with Beautiful Nightmare from Chasing the Devil. Oh, that is good. That is Chasing the Devil, brand new track. That is called Beautiful Nightmare. Up next on this week's Local Outbreak, we're going to continue with something loud and heavy, although a little different vibe, but still loud and heavy. This is a band called Beacon, and the track is called Worthless. Next on Local Outbreak. That's a little different, a little dark, a little heavy, a little foreboding. That is Beacons, and the track is called Worthless. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, here's something pretty unique. You know, we like to feature all kinds of genres here of New Hampshire-based music on Local Outbreak, and there's so much great talent here and so much creativity. You'll hear a lot of things that you just wouldn't normally hear on the radio necessarily. So next up on this week's Local Outbreak, this is James Gilbert, and the track is called Four Variations. This is another really unique song. Check it out. James Gilbert.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, about this time, I'd like to introduce you to the greatest. Let's hear it. Get your hands down.
Beat number 6. Number 7.
Number 8.
Beat number 9, huh?
panels slide upward, revealing a secret control room full of electronic equipment.
Beat number 10.
You're tuned in to Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. By the way, a lot of cool things happening at IPMNation.com. If you haven't been there recently, I suggest you pay it a visit. But also, if you go to IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak, you can get the full archive of this show. All the contact info, the social media links are there for you. If you want to submit something for the show directly via email, you can send it to submissions@IPMNation.com. Of course, please like us on Facebook and subscribe to the IPM Nation YouTube channel. You can also get Local Outbreak that way on YouTube. All kinds of stuff. IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak. And thank you to everyone who continues to support the show. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, we're going to get heavy again. One of my all-time, these guys would be in my all-time top 10 favorite New Hampshire bands. This is Devil's Champion, and the track is called Apathy for the Condemned Messiah, which I suspect is kind of a play on the Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil. This is Apathy for the Condemned Messiah by Devil's Champion. This is great. Next on Local Outbreak. you go. That is Devil's Champion with Apathy for the Condemned Messiah. And before that, we heard James Gilbert, song called Four Variations. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, this is a band. This is a band that has been around a long time. Midlife Crisis is the name of the band, and it's funny because years ago I was in a band called My Life Crisis, and I remember occasionally people would get the two bands confused. But anyway, up next, this is Midlife Crisis. That's the name of the band, and it's also the name of the song. Next up on Local Outbreak.
Run away. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm only having fun the way I want it to be. Don't get old. It's nothing real. It doesn't change the way I feel. I can't explain, but I'm sane and I'm feeling no pain. It's really no big deal. It's just a midlife crisis. A midlife crisis, a midlife crisis, a midlife crisis. Now don't be cold, there's plenty of time to get old. Let's make it last, we're going nowhere fast. It's nothing real. It doesn't change the way I feel. I can't explain, but I'm sane and I'm feeling no pain. It's really no big deal. It's just a midlife crisis. A midlife crisis. A midlife crisis. A midlife crisis. Settle down, keep your feet on the ground. You gotta watch what you say, you're really too old to play. You should be resting in bed, I gotta clear my head. Don't ever do as you're told. You'll never fit that mold. Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis.
Okay, honey, I'll try not to. You're still gonna love me when I get older, right?
Yeah, but not as much because we'll be teenagers.
Nice. You guys are good singers.
Yep.
So what do you want to do now?
I want to go get ice cream.
That is Midlife Crisis with the song of the same name. Now we're going to shift gears again Next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is Just Man, and the track is called Don't Be Mad at Me.
I like the fact that God has no respect of persons. I like the fact that His grace, His mercy is for everybody, and He didn't leave me out. Don't be mad at me. I wanna know that I'm free, know that I'm blessed, know that I'm His. Don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect. Know that I'm His, don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect. Hey, listen, I wanna be free and I'm trying. The Bible says living is dying. I wanna believe, but I've been deceived, cause most of these people be lying. I cannot trust in my own, most of my family be doing me wrong. Look to the heavens, cause that's where my blessings be coming down, and they be blessing my home. Act slow if you want now, can't get up if you don't get down. Different message, same sound, but it's about His name and about His crown. About His crown, crossing my faith at, whatever the test be aced at, whatever the mountain faced at. I be stuck in my zone, heaven's my home. Living right, I cannot do on my own. I am not perfect, but I have purpose, thanks to the one that be up on the throne. And I'm living my best life, shining the best light. Yeah, I better get right, it be G.O.D., that's right. I'm free, know that I'm blessed, know that I'm His. Don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect. I wanna know that I'm free, know that I'm blessed, know that I'm His. Don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect. I remain humble, never did fumble. Kept my composure, had no one to run to. G.O.D. saved me out of that jungle. This how He made me, ready to rumble. New York fitted hat low. If you don't know, you better ask, yo. Old life up in the past, yo. Christ in me now, don't act slow. In the fast lane, I crashed, yo. Didn't burn, though, just smashed, yo. When I look back now, I laugh, yo. Like, look at me now, I am His child. The devil thought he defeated me. Rose from the dead, and they was like, how? But God said that He needed me. Out now with a new robe and a high glow, so I move slow. Or Him, so I get it in. For this track here, spit a new flow. This how He made me. Don't be mad, He forgave me. It's all for His name, and that's why I came. Thank God that He saved me. I wanna know that I'm free, know that I'm blessed, know that I'm His. Don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect. I wanna know that I'm free, know that I'm blessed, know that I'm His. Don't care about what's next, ain't getting respect, cause times ain't neglect.
This is Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Next up on this week's show, here's an artist we have, a project we have featured before, but they're very prolific, got some new stuff, or I should say he. I guess he's a solo artist, although I'm not. Sometimes artists have names that, you know, it sounds like it's an individual, but it's actually more than one person. So I'm not sure. This is a little mysterious. But this is Morris Black, and the track is called Malevolent. That is Morris Black with Malevolent. And before that, we heard Just Man with Don't Be Mad at Me. Next up on this week's Local Outbreak, this is a band called Dwarf Cannon, and the track is Brand New Attitude. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me this week on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. I appreciate it very much, and as always, you can go to ipmnation.com/Local Outbreak for the full archive of the show. The whole 12 and a half years. There's a lot of content there. It's all free to stream and or download. ipmnation.com/Local Outbreak, as well as how to get in touch with the show, submit some music, maybe schedule an interview, etc., etc. And we're going to leave you with, this is a really great band that we've featured on the show a couple times. Another one of these artists who's very prolific and always has new stuff. And they have such a cool name, too. This is Trading Heroes for Ghosts. And the name of the track is Dead End Fascination, to close out this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
You walk the path through broken glass, shattered fragments reflecting back what you left. You walk the path through broken glass. The rearview images try and pull you back, but it's not working. It's breaking down. Your dead-end fascination with getting out, but it's not working. It's all breaking down. Your dead-end fascination with any little miserable piece of shit, worthless thing you can fucking out your mind off the truth. Your dead-end fascination with getting out. And how's that for irony? An entire life consumed by nothing more than the fiction you wrote.